Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Zaili Yang, coming from Liverpool John Moores University. Today I'm going to present a topic, container supply chain safety and security, development and challenges. Obviously, Professor Rimmer and Dr. Ng have introduced the supply chain management from an overall perspective. But my presentation will focus on a specific aspect, safety and security. My understanding is here, all you are doing postdoc course. So hopefully by the end of my presentation, it can give you a new idea about a new arising subject, safety and security. It's probably helpful for you to do your MSc project, or if you want to further develop your study for a PhD or higher degree, then probably some ideas can be appreciated. The presentation has been organized to include those 6 aspects, basically 2 main parts. Number 1 is the teaching and research part in John Moores University. Number 2 is some new development trend and some challenges involved in container supply chain management. So next, let us analyze them one by one with the emphasis of research trend and development. Similarly, using same philosophy by the Professor Rimmer, the highlight all the important information has been highlighted in yellow. So hopefully you can follow my presentation. In many times, no matter where we go to give a presentation in international conferences or research seminars, we try to sell Liverpool. Some of you guys, if you're football fans, you probably know Liverpool well than the others. Liverpool is a European Capital of Culture 2008, and some photos help you to understand it. So we have 2 football teams, red and blue, Liverpool team and Everton.
You have tried their rovers also?
Yeah.
Which team do you support?
Me, I support Liverpool. But if I've been asked the same question in Liverpool, I probably say I don't know. Because I don't want to separate the audience into 2 parts. Some guys support Liverpool, some guys support Everton. Everton is not bad, yeah.
I would say I support Liverpool and Liverpool reserves.
Yes, and I need to say I support Liverpool because Professor Rimmer supports Liverpool as well. About John Moores, Liverpool John Moores University, we have, I think this figure is relatively old. According to the updated information, we have nearly 30,000 undergraduate and postgraduate students. We are basically a teaching and a research institution. We have 6 academic faculties, include 18 schools. One of them is called School of Engineering, Technology, and Maritime Operations, where I'm doing my research and teaching. And the Liverpool John Moores University is one of the few UK universities with marine and maritime teaching and research activities. The main research shaping supply chain or maritime studies within Liverpool John Moores include the following activities, if you like, or courses. We have doctoral and postdoctoral research. More detail will be introduced in due course. We have 4 MSc courses. Number 1 is MSc in Maritime Operations. I'm the program leader. So more or less quite similar to the courses information introduced by Dr. Ng in Hong Kong Poly U. Maritime, Marine, and Offshore Engineering, one of the most welcome courses in the UK or probably internationally, I would like to say, evidenced by the employment successful rate. As you know, in the UK nowadays, as a foreigner, if you want to secure a position after graduation, it's relatively difficult, especially after this financial crisis in 2008. So this course, the graduates, I would like to say more than 90% of them can find a very decent job after their graduation. The third one is MSc in Port Management, a new course basically focusing on port policy management aspect. I believe many of you know what it does mean. MSc in Transport, Trade, and Logistics. We surely provide supply chain management, air, roads, shipping, transportation, etc. And we also have many BSc and BM supply chain-based courses and programs. We also provide professional training of seafarers. As you know, nowadays, not many British young generation guys would like to spend their lives on board a ship because back to 20 years ago, the salaries again much significantly different with onshore-based jobs. But nowadays, working in London, in a shipping company or consulting company, you can feel very comfortable to get about 50,000 pounds per year. And think about the seafarers, they work very harder, but probably not getting much significantly more than the shore-based job. The research activities within Liverpool Logistics Offshore and Marine Research Institute. This institute is newly approved by our university. Previously, it's Liverpool Logistics Marine Offshore Research Group and then Research Center, because more and more postdoc and doctoral programming were launched, and we have more MSc and PhD student graduates. So it become more mature. Nowadays, it's approved with a new status as an institute. From the PowerPoint, you can see we have a lot of research activities. They are in the maritime and supply chain area. The yellow two topics are significantly related to today's presentation: container line supply chain security assessment and port security analysis and control. Basically, our research activities are mainly supported by EU Commission and UK Research Council. Those two research sources are highly competitive. I would like to say for the UK Research Council grant, the successful rate is less than 10%. And we all competed with the professors from Oxford, from Cambridge. And this one, container line supply chain security assessment, was successful in 2008, and it's ranked the first in the panel. Next one, port security assessment and control, possibly associated with our new EU project. It's a big project because I'm the project leader. We collaborate with 7 partners from 6 European countries. It's working for the port area. The mainstream of this research project is for port optimization and automation, but highly possible we are going to contribute the port security and also reliability control. Research group member, it just give us a flavor. We have 2 professors in academic member. We have more than, I think, 30 postdoc and PhD graduates, and currently I'm supervising, I think, 12 PhD students, and some of the other professors and doctors supervising relevant PhD under their research domain or activities. So generally, I think we are the Room Center or Room Institute is a research-based institute. School of Engineering Technology and Maritime Operations. As you can see, we attract financial support over 2 million within the past 10 years, mainly from the UK EPSRC. It's called Engineering, Physics, Science Research Council, HSE Health Safety Executive European Union project, and the UK only 360-degree shipwright simulator is located in John Moss. Therefore, we have the opportunity to change the seafarers and engineers. Some typical grants received in the past 10 years. The EU one, as I said, is quite big. The total budget is over, I think, 300.5 million euros, and about 500,000 is located for us. And the EPSRC one is 250,000 supply chain safety and security assessment. Later on, I would like to introduce more of the current research outcomes based on these 2 current research grants, and hopefully I can provide a flavor for you to carry on your research activity. Next is coming to some real stuff that hopefully it will be exciting. Research challenge, as we all know, container supply chain or shipping supply chain contribute to economic prosperity and also render themselves vulnerable to many risks. In the past decades, many accidents happened. Some typical ones are listed here. Obviously, there is no need for me to explain every single incident or accident involved. However, producing about $8 billion loss within 11 days, the low port of American West Coast port tells us how serious the risk can be and how necessary a safety and security measurement should be conducted. Those necessity has been facilitated by recent accidents, such as 9/11 terrorist attack. the lockout of American West support, the rampant pirate activities in Somali waters since 2008, volcanic ash cloud from Iceland in European countries, the BP oil spill in Mexico Gulf. Those tell us safety and security management is on the top priority in supply chain. Because of these two challenges, shipping supply chain have increasingly become crucial in development of international trade. Effective safety and security management of supply chain is an essential ingredient for business success and also of strategic significance for nations to ensure their political and commercial sustainability. Very, very strong and good word, sustainability. I believe like Korea government, Chinese government, they need to ensure their sea supply chain successful by doing something. That's our research focus. The main research challenge, there's a lot of research challenges involved in this project. This is why it's attract a lot of fundings. And every time we go out to give presentations, we receive a lot of attractiveness or questions, if you like. The main challenges have been presented using a risk spiral model developed by myself. The first challenge is the complexity, or the main challenge, I should say, of container supply chain risk. Such a complexity will immediately lead to the lack of visibility to monitor the safety performance of supply chains. It is often the case that a member in the supply chain has no clue of what goes on of the other part of the supply chain, right? I'm Maersk supply chain, the shipping company. I don't know how good or how reliable or how safe Port of Incheon is, or some port from West Africa. Shall I send my vessel there